Welcome class to our Logic Designs YouTube channel. Today we are back with another SolidWorks 3D modeling tutorial video. As you know, as per our small clip at the starting, today we creating the 3D model of bearing bracket. In this tutorial, we cover all basic and moderate commands from SolidWorks software. This is a little bit complicated design of bearing bracket, so be concentrated. Before start, if you like our Logic Designs YouTube channel, then like, share and subscribe our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification of latest design videos. So let's get started today's video tutorial with new SolidWorks document. Press Ctrl+N button for new SolidWorks document. Now new SolidWorks document window is open. Select part for creating 3D model. Here I am selecting part. Okay. Now select OK option. Click on it and wait for few seconds to load SolidWorks 3D modeling working interface. Now this is our SolidWorks working interface. Now you can see here on left side of the computer screen or a mobile screen. This is our today's 3D model of a bearing bracket. Now read all drawing annotations or dimensions from this given image. Before that, select unit. For that, go to the right bottom corner and select MMGS. You can select CGS, MKS and IPS as per your drawing requirement. Here my requirement is MMGS, so MMGS is selected. Now here I am creating this 3D model as per given image. Now class, create here first bottom side of a bearing bracket on a front plane. Select front plane and go to the sketch. Select sketch and press Ctrl+8 button for normal to. Now create your first vertical center line. For that, go to the center line. Now create center line from UCS. Okay. Now create one horizontal line also. Create line. Okay, by using line command, and put here smart dimensions. Select smart dimensions and select this line and put here 32 mm. Here I am putting 32 mm distance, 32. Now again create one vertical line from end point of this horizontal line. Now put here smart dimensions 30 mm. Now we creating slot by using slot command. Select slot command and select these 2 points, point 1, point 2, and create slot. Another one. Okay. Now slot is created. Now give smart dimensions as per our given image. Select this line. Select this line. Okay, put here 26 mm. Okay, now inside one slot, this is 11 mm. Select this line and put here 11 mm. Now our sketch is fully defined. Now mirror this object on a right side. Now go to the mirror entities. Select the mirror entities. Select all required entities. Okay, now mirror about, select vertical center line. Now okay, I can share another slot is created on right side also. Now create 2 tangent lines between these 2 slots. Okay, for that select line, select center point, select center point. Okay, now line is created. Now again one line for a bottom side. Okay, Now our sketch is fully defined and bottom portion of this bearing bracket is now completed. Now extrude this slot or a bottom part as per our given drawing. Now for that, go to the extrude boss base, select this slot, select only these two slots, okay, and put here 10 mm. Here I am putting 10 mm. Now okay. Now we need sketch 1 for another extrude. For that, show this sketch, go to the tree, select the sketch, right mouse button click and select eye icon for show the sketch. Now sketch is shown. Now again go to the extrude boss base, select any line. Now again go to the selected contours and delete this one. Now select required portion. We need this middle portion, okay, thin features off, uncheck this one and put here 7 mm distance as per our drawing. Now click on OK option. Now our bottom portion is now created. Now hide the previous sketches. I can say the bottom portion is now done. Next one, we need to create plate sketch on a top side before we creating the angular portion from given drawing. For that, select top portion of this bottom plate. Set this one. Okay. Now sketch on it. Now first create one vertical line, vertical center line. Okay. Set vertical center line. Create one. Okay. Now vertical center line is now created. Next one, another center line for horizontal. Okay. Now horizontal line is created. Again another center line. Okay. Create this one. Okay. Now put smart dimensions 13 mm. Set these points and put here 13 mm as per our drawing. Next one, create one vertical line. For that, go to the line, set this line, set this point and up to this vertical line. Now two lines is created, vertical and horizontal line. Now again smart dimensions, put here 3 mm. Now our sketch is fully defined. Now mirror these entities on a right side. Select mirror entities, select these lines, mirror about vertical center. Now sketch is done. Our sketch is fully defined. Now go to the convert entities and select this line. Now delete all unwanted area. Okay. Now again smart dimensions and put the distance. Put here 19 mm distance. Okay. Now our sketch is fully defined. Next, we need to create angular portion of a bearing bracket. For that, we need to sketch on a new right plane. Now exit the sketch because we need this sketch at a last. For next one sketch, select right plane. Okay. To create curvature portion. Okay, right plane. Now expand this one. Now go to sketch. Now press Ctrl plus 8 button for normal to. Now hide previous sketch 2. Now sketch 2 is hide. Now start the drawing for a sketch 3. Now go to the first, creating one center line. Now go to the line, select center line and create one horizontal center line. Now put smart dimensions as per our drawing. Here I am putting 20 mm distance. Now next one, create another line from end point of this previous line. Select line, select center line. Okay, center line is selected. Now create horizontal and vertical center line. Now put smart dimensions. First horizontal line distance is 10 mm and vertical line distance is 32 mm. Put here 32 mm. Now next one, offset the vertical center line. For that, go to the offset entities, select vertical center line and check this reverse option and put here 5 mm distance. Now create one horizontal line. For that, go to the line and create one line. Use sketch 2 as a reference. Now go to the fillet, set this vertical line, set this horizontal line and put here 10 mm fillet radius. Now OK. Now curvature portion done. Now offset this curvature portion up to 10 mm. Select 10 mm. Now OK. Now close this curvature portion by using line command. Now select line command and close this open portions. Now top side also. Now our curvature portion is done. Now extrude this curvature portion as per our given drawing. Next one, go to the extrude boss base. Select this curvature portion. In a direction, select mid plane and put your distance 30 mm. Now OK. Now our curvature portion is done. Now we need sketch 2 for creating plate between curvature portion and bottom plate. Select extrude and select any one line from this sketch 2 and put your distance 10 mm. This distance is not given in a given drawing, so we need to assume as per our requirement. Now hide all sketches. Next one, we need to create one cylindrical object at a top side. Okay, for that go to sketch, set sketch, set this face. Okay, now Ctrl+8 button for a normal toe. Next one, we need to create one circle. Okay, for that go to circle, select circle option. Now create circle from a center point. Okay, now put here radius 15 mm. Okay, next one, smart dimensions, put here 530 mm. Now sketch is fully defined. Extrude this circle by using extrude boss base command. For that go to features and select extrude boss base. Select the circle. Okay, we need direction 1 and direction 2 also. In a direction 1 put 10 mm, in a direction 2 put 40 mm. OK option. Now our cylinder portion is done. Next one, we need to create 19.1 mm rim by using hole wizard. Select hole wizard, select third type. Okay, now go to the type, double holes, size, select show custom size and put here 19.1 mm. Okay, next one, select end conditions up to blind. Now go to the position, select 3D sketch, select center point. Now our hole is created on a cylindrical portion. Now next one, we need to create 3 mm keyhole. Before that, we need to rename our previous hole name. Now put here 19.1 mm rim. Okay, here I am putting 19.1 mm rim. To understand the rim size, okay, because 19.1 mm size is not present in a hole wizard. Next one, we need to create 3 mm keyhole. For that, we need one reference plane. Select plane. In a first reference, select this top face and put here 50 mm distance. Okay, now our plane is created. Now expand the end conditions. Now go to sketch, select the sketch and select this plane. Now control the 8 button for normal to create one vertical center line. For that, go to the line, select center line. Okay, create one center line. Now give smart dimensions to locate 3 mm keyhole. The distance is 20 mm. Next one, select point option and create one point. Okay, now we need hole wizard to creating this keyhole. For that, exit the sketch and select hole wizard and select third type hole and select dowel hole and size is 3 mm and end condition is up to next. Now position, select previous point. Okay, now our keyhole is created. Now hide this plane, hide the sketch. I can see here 3 mm keyhole is present over there. Now next one, we need to give fillets to this bearing bracket. The fillets and rounds of radius 3 mm. Now put here fillet of radius 3 mm. For that, go to the fillet, select the edges where fillet is required. Now select one by one and put here 3 mm radius. Here I am putting 3 mm radius. Now done, fillet is done. That's it class. I hope you like this video tutorial of bearing bracket. If you like this video tutorial, then like, share and subscribe our Logic Designs YouTube channel and press the bell icon for notification of latest design videos. So see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned, stay safe. Thank you.